Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's Evie, and today I tried to make a Starbucks drink or frappuccino, if you want to actually call it, with the things I have in my pantry. And we actually just got back from Florida where my mom had surgery, so we had like no groceries here, so it was really difficult. I ended up making a chocolate peanut butter frappuccino and it was so good, and so I definitely recommend y'all keep watching. But anyways, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep watching my videos and turn on post notifications so you know when I post new videos. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. Like I said, I was in Florida for my mom's surgery, so it's been like 2 weeks since I posted and I completely forgot. So anyways, without further ado, let's just get straight on with the video. Okay, so we're gonna start by just getting our blender, and you need a decent sized blender for this one because we are making a a venti. And I was kind of eyeballing on all the measurements here, so I just had this big tub of ice and I used about half of it. So I would say it's about 2 cups of ice. And then I just took some milk and I filled it about where it covered the ice halfway. So probably like a cup of milk. It kind of just depends on how thick you want it. But I filled it up until it reached halfway. And I'm sure you could just do this with regular milk. I mean, obviously you can do it with regular milk, but I'm sure you can do it with almond milk or soy milk or something like that. And then I tried to use vanilla extract, but I could not open it. It was so hard to open. Like, I don't even know why. Like, I don't know. But it was so hard to open, so I kind of just scratched that and tried to come back to it later. But anyways, I'm going to take some chocolate syrup, and you're going to take a good amount of this. Like, I would probably say 3 tablespoons because this is your chocolate part. You can also, if you don't want to add that much chocolate syrup, you can probably just add like a tablespoon of cocoa powder and less chocolate syrup, but it's really up to you. So I just just poured all the chocolate sauce into my thing, and then I took some corn syrup, and you really should use simple syrup, but I did not have that, and this is super sweet, so little goes a long way. So I literally just did like a dash, like maybe 2 teaspoons, only a little bit, because the stuff is so sweet. So once I have my corn syrup in there, I'm going to add some, I can't see that. Okay. Oh my gosh, what did I add after that? Okay, next I'm going to add some powdered sugar. And this, you don't need a lot of, obviously, because we've added the corn syrup and the syrup. So, chocolate syrup, not just syrup. I added about probably 2 to 3 tablespoons. And then I just took some peanut butter and I used about a third cup of this. And that might sound like a lot of peanut butter, but it's the only thing that gives it the peanut butter flavor. But I'm sure if you have like peanut butter or peanut extract, I didn't have that and I don't even know if they make that. I'm pretty sure that would work just fine and you could use less peanut butter. But the peanut butter just works fine. If you use a third cup of it, it doesn't affect the texture. It just gives it the flavor that it needs. But after I put my peanut butter in, I tried to open the lid of the vanilla again, this time using my shirt. It still didn't work, so I kind of just scratched the vanilla. But I'm pretty sure this would be way better with the vanilla. So if you do make it with the vanilla, add like a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I just took some food coloring, which this part is optional. I just wanted to give it a little bit of more of a brown color. Looking back, I probably didn't need to do this. But if you do this, I just use a back of a spoon, specifically my peanut butter spoon, to just stick it in the food coloring, and I kind of scraped off the food coloring on one of the ice cubes. Oh, thanks, arm. You have a great view of my arm. Anyways, I scraped it off on one of the ice cubes, and it worked out fine. But again, this is totally optional. Next, I just put it on my lid, and this is where the fun part happens, and also the horrible part for me. Anyways, we're just going to put on my lid, and obviously you don't have to do this if you have like a nice blender, but I just have a Ninja. But anyways, I took it to my thing, and then I realized I took it to my blending station and realized it was the wrong size blade and the wrong size containers. Editing Evie, and like, you know how I like completely just used the wrong blender, and like last time I forgot the salt. Like, I am like losing my mind, guys, like losing my mind. Okay, so once I have the right blender and the right blade, I went ahead and blend this up, and you just want to blend this up until it's smooth. And I ended up using about like 4 more ice cubes, 4 more ice cubes, because it was a little bit thin, and I ended up with this beautiful texture, and it looks exactly like peanut butter to me, so I'm really happy with that. And I just took my Starbucks cup. You don't need a Starbucks cup. I just have like a reusable one, and I never use it because I always forget it. So I just decided to take advantage of the situation. So I grabbed more chocolate sauce, and we made it look all pretty. And this is kind of hard to do, so I try to show you guys the best I can, but it was really hard and I spilled it. But what you want to do is you want to tilt your cup slightly, take the chocolate sauce, and kind of like pour it on the sides, like inside the cup. It was pretty difficult, and I ended up having to go out of frame, but I just added that until I was happy with that look, and it really just looks super professional. It adds that nice little touch, and I love it. I also added a little bit on top after I poured it in, and this was so satisfying to pour in, so I went ahead and took out my blades, and it melts a little bit, but I still think it's a pretty good texture, or not texture, you know what I mean. I guess it is texture, like the consistency. There we go. I just poured it in, and it filled it up almost perfectly, so my measuring was pretty good, but I just went ahead and poured it in there, and I'm like so stoked with how much this looks like peanut butter and chocolate. So this is, if you haven't already figured out, it's a peanut butter frappuccino, and I went ahead and like slurped the little extra liquid, and then we did a beautiful montage because I'm so good at this. But anyways, it just looked so good, and I drank all of it, even though it was a venti, and I like never get a venti, I only get the grandes, and I stuck my straw in it, and I actually have a lid for this, but this drink looked so good. I'm actually drinking it right now. Anyways, I love it so much, and I definitely recommend you try it out. And if you do try it out, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and like this video if you liked it, and share it with your friends, and yada yada yada, all that jazz. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I was about to say Sniper Wolf's outro. I don't know why. I've been running out of things to watch on YouTube, and so I've been watching her. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.